GSSR, the Lucky Bag Summoning. What the heck are these things? If you're new to Fate Grand Order, and you likely are, you may have heard these terms thrown around just about as much as Type Moon is creating more saber faces. You're probably asking yourself the question, again, what the heck are these things? Well, by the end of this video, I'll make sure you know exactly what a GSSR is, when it appears, and most importantly, should you roll on it? Let's find out. No sponsor for this video today, but I do want to take a moment to thank my lovely patrons over on Patreon. For those of you who didn't know, Patreon literally is one of the main reasons why we're able to continue doing skits and videos on this channel. Honestly, with the pandemic and me being laid off, it has been a real big blow to finances, and it is thanks to this Patreon that I'm able to actually stand up and continue to edit videos at the pace that I have. If you want to support in a similar fashion, it actually isn't too hard. There are multiple tiers with multiple prices, so all you gotta do if you want to support is pick the one that fits you, and that will be enough. If you're interested in more information, definitely go to patreon.com/ChaldeaGurus and check it out for yourself. And again, thank you so much for all your support. GSSR is actually an anagram that stands for Guaranteed SSR, or Guaranteed Super Rare. Yes, that's what SSR stands for. The Guaranteed SSR banner is a summoning banner that when you pull on it, will guarantee that you get at least one SSR servant. In Japan, it's actually called a Lucky Bag Summoning. So if you hear someone say Lucky Bag Summoning, it's more than likely that they play FGO in the JP server, which is a completely different server, by the way. And if you guys want to know about that, I can definitely make a video for that another time. If you play other gacha games, you might have seen similar banners like this there, but for here, it's targeting specifically servants. Now, before, it was all SSR servants, so you can pull someone like Artoria, or you can pull someone like Ishtar. But in recent years, they've actually limited down to just the limited servants. So in some cases, this actually benefits you. For some of the harder sought after servants with very few rate ups, this is your chance to potentially get one of those game-breaking servants. Now, it is still random. You can kind of control what pool you want to pull from, but you guys aren't going to guarantee you pull that waifu correspondo that you guys really want. However, the GSSR banner isn't something that's around too often. In fact, it only appears twice in a year. The first time is going to be for New Year's celebration. The second is going to be for the anniversary. So for us on the FGO NA server, that's going to be around the first week of July, even though technically the game came out on June 25th. Anyway, those are going to be the only times that you're going to see a GSSR banner appear, and each time they run something differently. In previous years, we had it so that you can actually select what type of banner you wanted by class. So you can be select a saber class and pull for sabers, or archers, or even extra. Now, some of the times they're grouping them together in such weird ways to where you have to make a choice between two banners. And what's more, you can only roll on this banner one time. So if a GSSR banner comes up and there's 3 different ones, the moment you choose one, the others are gone. It's over. You've already spent the quartz on it. It's done. Now, here comes the potential issue and the caveat that comes with a guaranteed SSR banner. You can't use free quartz on this banner. This banner only uses paid Saint quartz. So you cannot actually just work up and save quartz throughout the year for this banner. No, you actually have to pull out the credit card, pull out the Google or iTunes credit, and actually use it here. Previously, when the GSSR banners were around, this cost 30 paid Saint quartz, the exact amount of Saint quartz that you would spend on an actual 10 summon. So this forced you to get creative on how you would actually buy packs, so that way you're getting the exact number you need without overspending. Or if you're a dolphin or a whale, you just buy the 80 pack and go like, F it, I'll just roll on it now. However, around the 3rd anniversary, they did something really awesome. They actually cut the price of the GSSR banner in half. So now, instead of it being 30 paid Saint quartz, it's 15 paid Saint quartz. That's a lot better deal. So with all that being the case, the next question you probably have is, should I even roll on this? Now, I have heard a lot of free-to-play players lament over this banner. No, I'm completely free-to-play. I'm not spending any money in this game. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna whale out. I'm just gonna use all my free quartz. And you can do that, and I respect you for doing that. That's mad props. But if there's even a small part of you that wants to actually roll on this banner, I think you're still free to play. I mean, think about it for just a moment. You're not actually just going to whale out. You're not spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on a 1% chance to get an SSR. No, you're paying about $15 US for a SSR. You're going to the store and you're buying it. Granted, it's not the exact SSR you might want, but it is one. And that's a lot better than anything this game has offered. Let's not even get into the conversation about how bad the USO system is. I say all this, and one of the major reasons why I made this video is because I've gotten the question a lot. Should I roll for the GSSR? I think the answer largely depends on the account you have. So let's say you have no SSRs whatsoever. This is honestly a no-brainer. Going on this banner and having a chance to get an SSR is way better than having none. Now, that's not to say that you need an SSR. There are some cases that some SR units, some 4 stars, are actually better than 5 stars. But by the fact that all of these units now in these GSSR pools are limited, there is a very good chance that the unit that you will pull will be helpful to you if you have no SSR whatsoever. The next thing to consider is if you have a support caster or not. Now, most people will have like William Shakespeare, Hans Christian Andersen, or the like that's helping you support on the lower end. However, if you don't have a Scotty or a Merlin, then there might be a case where you might want to pull on this. Granted, depending on which one, is a good chance you might not get the caster. But if you can choose specifically caster, then go for it if you don't have it. It's literally majority of the casters are wins, minus maybe 1 or 2. But this is gonna sound a lot like Toho Sniper's take on Abigail Williams for the game. The more SSRs that you have, the less likely that you need to roll on a GSSR. If you have majority of the 5-star units that came out in this game, then at this point it's kind of win more. At this point you're kind of just rolling because, hey, I get to spend the money as a good value, 15, 16 US dollars, and I have a 5-star. Sick. But I wouldn't necessarily say there's a need for that. The only exception to the rule, I would say, is if it's for a husbando or waifu reason, and you're just rolling for that chance, that miracle shot to actually get your waifu or husbando in a GSSR. That's happened to me. I've actually got MP2 Okita Alter on the JP server. That was amazing, and I couldn't believe it. And you are inevitably going to see on Twitter, on Facebook, wherever you are in social media, people posting their pictures when they have rolled 2 SSRs in a GSSR summoning, 3, sometimes even 4. Don't let that sway you. If you honestly don't want to spend any money in this game, or you can't, don't let that influence your decision. That's FOMO, and unfortunately that is just the nature of this game. People will show off their rolls, and it's gonna make other people feel really bad. But don't let seeing these rolls influence your decision if you truly do not want to spend money on this banner. I basically made this video at the end of the day because I received a lot of questions about the GSSR, and we're getting very close to the 4th anniversary for FGONA, which means the GSSR is coming. Not only that, you're gonna get a whole bunch of free Sane Quartz. There's gonna be a whole bunch of incentives to log into the game. Heck, there's a download campaign going on right now if you start logging in. And when I go stream, which I do stream on Twitch on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays, I will get this question, should I roll on GSSR? So instead of answering that question there, all I have to do is show them this video and you'll know exactly what you should do. Anyway, thanks for watching these videos, guys. I really appreciate it. And it really makes me happy when people come by and watch these videos. So if you want, why don't you go down in the comments and tell me, are you gonna roll for the GSSR this year? If so, who are you hoping to roll for? If not, tell me why. I'd love to get a discussion going with you guys. And if you want to go even a step further, we do have a Discord link down in the description. Go ahead and hit the link and join. We'll be more than happy to talk to you guys. Anyhow, I gotta go pick up my kids. That's been another video from the Chaldea Girls, and I'll see you another time. This is Misaki, logging out. Bye-bye.